You guys, this is fun. Shark Week is officially here.
Yeah.
And if you're excited about that, you're either a marine biologist or really high. I read that Shark Week started back in 1988. Yeah, it's been around for over 30 years. Even crazier, they've just been aired in the same 10 shows and nobody's noticed. Get this, so every year there are about 80 unprovoked shark attacks. Yeah, 80 unprovoked attacks, or as President Trump calls that, a weekend. Right? Actually, Trump loves Shark Week. It's the one time he can tweet, "I love great whites," without being called a racist.
Really?
Speaking of the president, the other day, he invited some reporters in to talk about how he might put a tax on French wine. Even though he doesn't drink, he still weighed in on what he thinks about French wine versus American wine. Listen to this.
I've always liked American wines better than French wines, even though I don't drink wine. I just like the way they look.
After that, his staffers were like everyone on Family Feud after a teammate gives a weird response, like, good answer. Good. Show me like the way they look. Oh, I'm sorry. It looks, but yeah. Some more political news this week. There are two more Democratic debates, and tomorrow's airs at the same time as the Bachelorette finale. Ooh. So no matter which one you watch, you'll see a bunch of sad guys going home in a limo. It's just, no matter what. But everyone's getting ready for the next round of Democratic debates, which are this Tuesday and Wednesday.
Oh, man, that's great. I can't wait to see my favorite candidate, Eric Swalwell.
You didn't hear, Tariq? Eric Swalwell dropped out of the race. He's actually the only candidate not returning to this round of debates.
Are you kidding me right now?
No, I'm not kidding. You liked Eric Swalwell?
Duh. Why else would I get all these shirts made that say you can't spell America without Eric?
Oh, I had no idea that. I had no idea that you liked him so much.
I thought everyone did. Why else would I get all these shirts made that say, we don't need a wall, we need a swall?
I understand. Must be upsetting, but I'm sorry I had to break it to you like this. I mean,
man, this is the worst. Now what am I gonna do with all these shirts that say, all swell that is swell?
all swell that swalls well?
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Well, these shirts are getting worse and worse. Tariq, how many shirts did you get made?
I mean, who cares? It doesn't matter anyway. I mean, who's even replacing him in the debate?
A guy named Steve Bullock.
Oh, man. Really? Yeah. I love Steve Bullock. He was my second pick.
Please don't tell me that you...
Which is why I got all these shirts made that say, don't be fooled by the rocks that I got. I'm still Steve from the Bullock.
All right, thank you very much. That's a pretty good one. Thank you. Tariq Trotter, everybody. Tariq, thank you very much. I'm still Steve from the block.
Yeah, from the Bullock. From the Bullock.
I'm still Steve from the block.
Yeah. And he's got a bunch of rocks.
Some news from overseas. There are rumors that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have banned their neighbors from talking to them. Ooh. Apparently the neighbors aren't even allowed to say good morning. Oh. You know, right now you're thinking that's rude, but you're also a little jealous. Check this out. I heard that soon Teslas will be able to stream Netflix on the car's center display. It's all part of Tesla's plan to cut down on emissions and pedestrians. Oh. Here's some good news from Washington. Democrats and Republicans just worked together to pass a bill that would block robocalls. I think it's the one thing... It's the one thing we can agree on. Robocalls are the worst.
You know what? It's funny because I never get robocalls.
Well, you're one of the lucky ones because they can be pretty awful.
Oop, sorry. Getting a phone call right now. That's weird. It's my area code, but I don't recognize the number.
No, Higgins, that is a robocall.
No, clearly it's a local call.
No, Higgins, that's what they do now. That's
probably one of my relatives from a random line because their phone broke.
No, that's what they want you to think.
No. Here, I'll put on speaker. You got the Steve.
Hello, this is a call regarding your computer's security. This is an emergency.
Whoa, good thing I answered, huh, smart guy?
No, Higgins.
You must update your social security information immediately.
Well, of course, my social security is 987.
Higgins.
Just take a second.
Don't give them or America your social security number right now. That's crazy.
Dude, it's totally cool. That's why they call it social security. It's meant to be social, meant to be shared.
That is not what it means, actually. That's not what it
No, that's what it means. You got a pen? It's 987.
Oh, my goodness.
654326, and thank you for looking out for me.
I can't believe you just did that. It's a total scam. I mean, if you're not careful with these calls, someone's going to steal your identity.
Don't worry about it. Everything is fine. Just do your monologue.
What are you swiping?
I'm on Tinder.
Oh, this isn't good here, guys. A woman in Tennessee was staying at a Hampton Inn and she woke up when a snake slithered across her body. Hampton Inn is defending itself. They were like, well, did our wake-up call work or not? I mean, and finally, you guys are excited about this. Tonight on the show, we have the winner of the Fortnite World Cup Championship, Kyle Buka Giersdorf. He's just 16 years old and he won $3 million. Right now, parents everywhere are going, all right, put down your homework and go play video games.
On and on and on. I said, and it's on and on and on.